October 22nd, 2020, practice. Number 1, Kevin was asked to rewrite the sum of 20 plus 30 as the product of their greatest common factor and another sum. Kevin wrote 5 times the quantity of 4 plus 6. Is his answer correct? So we're going to figure out yes or no if his answer is correct. So first of all, we need to find the greatest common factor, like he did, of 20 and 30. All right, so we're going to have 20, and then we're going to have 30. So we have 20, and then we're going to have 30. So we need to find the greatest common factor, the biggest number that can go into both of these numbers. All right, so he says it's 5, and then he pulled that 5 out, but let's see what it is, if it is correct or not. So we're going to break them down. All right, 20, the most obvious one, 2 times 10 we can do, or I'm going to do 5 times 4, or 4 times 5. I'll do 4 times 5. Now, 5 is a prime number, meaning we can't break it down anymore, so I'm going to circle it. Now 4, though, we can break it down. So 4 can be broken down into, we can factor it into 2 times 2. 2 times 2. Now 2 is a prime number because we can't break it down anymore. So we are going to circle both of those 2's. So our prime factorization, because we can't go any further, our prime factorization of 20 is going to be, in order from least to greatest, 2 times 2 times 5. As I tell you guys, I like to write down my numbers and then put in my multiplication symbols. All right, so now we need to find our prime factorization of 30. So we can break down 30 into, what about 6 times 5? You can do 3 times 10 too, that's fine too. Let's do 5 times 6 or 6 times 5. 5 times 6. All right, again, that 5 is a prime number, so I am going to circle it. And now 6, we can break it down. We can factor that 6. What times what equals 6? Well, I know that 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 times 2. Not 3 times 3. Remember, that's 9. 3 times 2. All right, so 3 and 2 are both prime numbers because we cannot break them down anymore. So we can't factor them anymore, so we're going to circle them. And we can't factor any more of this factor tree because the circles mean we're done there. All right, the prime factorization of 30, in order from least to greatest, we have 2 times 3 times 5. All right, so 2 times 3 times 5. Now we need to figure out what do they share. So let's see. He said they only share 5. Let's see. They do share 5. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to highlight that in blue. All right, what about, do they share anything else though? Do they share a 3? No. What about a 2? Yeah, they share a 2. So Kevin here forgot to say that they also shared a 2. So we're going to pull one number from each of these pairs. So we're going to pull a 2. So they share a 2, and they also share, no, go back. They share a 2. I'll put it at the top, actually. They share a 2, and they also share a 5. What are we going to do with these numbers? We are going to multiply them. So what's 2 times 5? Well, it's going to be 10. So our prime factorization of, or our greatest common factor of 20 and 30 is 10. So no, Kevin did not get it right. He said it was 5. So I'm going to move this circle over the no, so he was not correct. But we are going to figure out, and we're going to tell him what it is. So it's that 10 in the front of the parentheses. Oop. Okay, so I'm going to have 10. I think I need to move it to the front. All right, give me 1 second. Move to front, bring to front. There we go. All right, so we have that 10, and we're putting it in the first part of both parts of the parentheses. Same thing over here. We're going to have that 10. All right, now, why does it keep going to the back? Come on. There we go, bring the front. Okay, so now we have that 10, and we're going to figure out, okay, well, the first part that he had was, or the numbers was 20 plus 30. So 20 plus 30. So I'm going to kind of write that over here. 20 plus 30. So the first part, 20, we're going to see, all right, so 10 times what equals 20? I know 10 times 2 equals 20, so I'm going to put 2 in these parentheses. And I'm also going to put 2 in this first set of parentheses here. Now, the middle symbol is a plus. Yep, we're going to keep that plus. Keep that plus. Perfect, perfect. How about 30? 10 times what equals 30? 10 times what equals 30? Well, 10 times 3 equals 30. So I'm going to pull that 3 down here. And I'm also going to put that 3 down here. So here's our answer. So it's actually 10 times the quantity of 2 plus 3, not 5 times the quantity of 4 plus 6. That's not when you use the greatest common factor. So Kevin was incorrect, and we fixed it for him. Great job.